Kit Harington, Emilia Clarke, Sophie Turner, Maisie Williams, Peter Dinklage, Lena Headey, and so many more. The cast of Game of Thrones is truly synonymous with these names among others. We almost cannot imagine our favorite characters without the faces of these actors. But what if someone else got the part? Today we take a look at some well-known actors who turned down the chance to star in Game of Thrones. Stay tuned till the end for some name reveals may truly surprise you. Before proceeding, do subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Dominic West. The Wire star Dominic West was initially offered the role of Mance Rayder, the leader of the Free Folk. A proud and fearless leader, this part was almost tailor-made for English actor Dominic West, who would have probably slipped into it with ease. Yet, the handsome actor turned down the role due to certain unknown reasons. Though not without regret, West says that when the series took off, he did have a bit of sadness at not being part of the star cast. His regret was especially pronounced as his nephew and father were huge fans of Game of Thrones, calling it the best show on TV. The part of Mance Rayder was ultimately played by Irish actor Ciarán Hinds, who fitted perfectly and impressed us all. Charlie Hunnam. Okay ladies, here is a huge disappointment, but Charlie Hunnam actually turned down the part of Rhaegar Targaryen in a flashback in season 7. Turns out that the Sons of Anarchy star was busy in some other shoots and was unable to commit dates for the HBO hit series. When asked about his possible stint on the series, Hunnam commented, "They offered me a cameo on that show a little while ago, but I was shooting something else, so I wasn't able to do it. But maybe in the future, who knows?" Well, Hunnam, the series is almost about to end, so that possibility seems almost non-existent now. The part of Rhaegar was ultimately played by Welsh actor Wilf Scolding. And while we didn't get to see much of him in the brief cameo, we do wonder if there is a prequel on the Targaryens that is coming. Lily Allen. This might surprise most fans that English singer and songwriter Lily Allen was in consideration for the part of Yara Greyjoy of the Iron Islands. However, the singer who produced hits such as Smile and The Fear apparently turned down the part as she did not feel comfortable with the storyline that required her to be felt up by her own brother Theon. The singer was quoted as saying, "I felt uncomfortable because I would have had to go on a horse and he would have touched me up and shit. Once they told me what was entailed, I said, no thanks." The part of Yara finally went to English actress and comedian Gemma Whelan, who executed it with tremendous poise and command. We were impressed, though we can't help wondering what kind of a Yara Lily Allen would have made. Mark Strong. British actor Mark Strong, famed for his role in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, was originally slated to play the part of King Stannis Baratheon. Unfortunately, Strong turned down the role in the HBO series as he had opted to star in the American crime drama series Low Winter Sun, which unfortunately got cancelled after just a single season. This was truly a bad shift in luck for the handsome actor noted for playing cold and calculative villains on screen. While we do wonder what Mark Strong would have been like as a would-be King Stannis, we do also admire the performance of Stephen Dillane, whom the part finally went to. Izzy Meikle-Small. This might come as a huge surprise to most, but Sophie Turner was not the first choice for the part of the oldest Stark daughter, Sansa. In fact, the role almost went to British actress Izzy Meikle-Small. Izzy Meikle-Small has played roles in movies such as Great Expectations and Snow White and the Huntsman and is a known face on the big screen. So why didn't it work out for Meikle-Small? Reports say that the young actress turned down the part as she did not appreciate the nudity that it entailed, as her parents would not have appreciated it. While we don't blame her for her choice, one cannot deny that a role as prominent as that of Sansa would have gone a long way in making Meikle-Small's career. Tamsin Merchant. Tamsin Merchant is best remembered for her portrayal of Georgiana Darcy in the 2005 film Pride and Prejudice. What most fans of the Game of Thrones series do not know is that this English actress was the producer's first choice for the role of the Khaleesi and the Mother of Dragons, Daenerys Targaryen. In fact, Tamsin Merchant even played Daenerys in the pilot episode. The pilot was not received too well and had to be reshot. In the second take, Emilia Clarke replaced Tamsin Merchant for reasons unknown. The rest, as they say, is history. Emilia Clarke has won our hearts and minds with the portrayal of the Targaryen family heir, and we almost cannot imagine anyone else in her role. Jennifer Ehle. BAFTA award winner Jennifer Ehle was the original choice for the role of Catelyn Stark, the matriarch of the Stark family. In fact, the British-American actress was cast and even filmed the pilot episode. However, she later went on to turn down the chance to further star in the series as she had just given birth to her daughter and felt that the long-running show would keep her away from her real-life duties as a mother. So, backing out was the only option. Jennifer Ehle never said whether she regretted her decision, and we do wonder how the character would have been portrayed by her. Though of course Michelle Fairley truly won our hearts with her strong portrayal of the fierce and loving mother, Catelyn Stark. Sam Heughan. The Scottish star of Outlander, Sam Heughan reportedly auditioned around 7 times for Game of Thrones casting directors. The multiple auditions were not for a single part, but rather for many, including that of Renly Baratheon, Loras Tyrell, as well as several members of the Night's Watch. Unfortunately, none of the auditions worked out, and Sam Heughan did not make the final cut in cast of the series. While disappointed that he did not make the final cut, Heughan is admittedly a huge fan of the series and does not miss a single episode when it comes out. We do admire his spirit. Jared Harris. Did you know that British actor Jared Harris was in contention for a major character role in Game of Thrones? That's right, the veteran actor was considered for the part of the High Sparrow, the leader of the religious group of sparrows who re-establishes the faith militant in King's Landing. The auditions unfortunately did not go too well as the producers were considering someone much older for the part of the High Sparrow, and this left Jared Harris out of the running. Though we do admire the madman star and wonder what he would have been like in the hit HBO series, the role of the High Sparrow finally went to Welsh actor Jonathan Pryce. Danny Dyer. Not many know this, but English actor Danny Dyer was up in consideration for the role of Piper, a steward in the Night's Watch and close friend of Jon Snow and Samwell Tarly. According to reports, Dyer auditioned for the part 3 times, but things didn't work out. Rumor has it that casting officials were not too happy with his voice. The part of Piper ultimately went to English TV star Joseph Alton. What many don't know is that another actor was in contention for the role of Piper. This was Joe Dempsey, who was ultimately cast in a much bigger role as Gendry. Brian Cox. Scottish actor Brian Cox is noted for his roles in epic roles such as King Lear and Agamemnon in Troy. So, he might have fit right in with the cast of Game of Thrones. Yet the veteran actor reportedly turned down the opportunity to be a part of the show by citing reasons that included a very low pay. Of course, he later went on to regret his decision to not be a part of the show and even said that he wished he did not let something as petty as money influence his decision. What remains unclear is what role Cox was offered in the series. What do you think? What role could the producers possibly have considered Cox for? Let us know in the comments below. Ray Stevenson. Another veteran actor who did not make the final cut is Thor star Ray Stevenson. Like with Brian Cox, it is unclear what role Ray Stevenson was offered. A lot of details on his casting remained ambiguous. The actor himself only hinted that he was offered a part too late in the hit show and would have rather preferred it if the producers had involved him in the storyline from the very beginning. While we can only now wonder what role Ray Stevenson was offered and how he would have portrayed it, one cannot deny that the handsome Irish actor would have probably been an invaluable add to the cast of Game of Thrones. Before we unveil the final entrant on this list, it is time for our audience question of the day. Which actor on Game of Thrones do you admire as a style icon? Let us know in the comments below, and the most popular choice may even get a video of their own. Gillian Anderson. Best known for her role as Dana Scully in The X-Files, Gillian Anderson was actually in consideration to portray the evil Queen Cersei. With her gorgeous looks and commanding presence, we are sure that Anderson would have been the perfect choice for the part. So, what went wrong? Well, Anderson reportedly refused the part as she felt unable to justify the long hours away shooting with 2 young children at home. In fact, the actress's 18-year-old daughter was shocked when she found out that her mother had given up the chance to play the badass queen in favor of caring for her children. When questioned about her decision, Anderson reportedly said, "But if I'm going to be spending that amount of time working on something, I would rather be working with a director like Martin Scorsese's." While we can only wonder what she would have been like as Queen Cersei, we truly admire and respect Gillian Anderson's decision to stay around her children more. The part of Queen Cersei was finally taken up by Lena Headey. Like what you saw? Do support us by hitting the like button. Comment below and let us know the ones you're eager to catch. Hope you enjoyed our video and do not forget to share. For more great content, subscribe to our channel. See you next time.